Posture, a holistic view. There are innumerable concepts about human posture, and there are innumerable interpretations of its concepts also. Posture word has traveled right from France to England to India and all over. Posture is a Latin. Posture has come out from the Latin word ponier, means to put, to place, and then from England to all over it has come up as a word, as a posture. Posture is communication, posture is a gesture, posture conveys about one's mood. So if we align the mood, we can align our posture. So posture has a deep psychophysical, spiritual meaning for the physical carriage. It's just like a tip of an iceberg story. 10% is what our external appearance is about. The rest of the 90% depends on our subconscious mind. That is our thoughts, feelings, emotions and behavior. So grooming these emotions, grooming this well-being definitely grooms the posture. Posture is everywhere, right from home to school, right from workplace desk to the kitchen dining table. It has been said that people are investing a lot in posture today in form of seats, belts, chairs, trolleys and all types of ergonomic guidelines. But is it all sufficient? Is it all okay? Because as a psychophysical view or as a holistic view, I feel that it has no direct relevance with how you carry your body. Definitely a physical alignment is a must for this activities of our daily living to be performed, but just the physical alignment does not frame up a posture. So what is a posture? Posture, according to me, is a gauge of so many parameters. First of the parameter that I would like to talk about is mechanical efficiency. Now when I talk of mechanical efficiency, what I mean to say, definitely when I talk of mechanical efficiency, it is referring the biomechanical alignment of the body. The position of the center of gravity, the line of gravity within the base of support, and all these things definitely are important for a person to have a normal physical posture. The second thing which I consider in mechanical efficiency is energy conservation. So the position should be held, the posture position of that body should be held without much of the effort. And the third factor is avoidance of injury and strain. So definitely when there is good mechanical efficiency, there is going to be avoidance of strain. So mechanical efficiency is the first important aspect for maintaining a human posture. The second dimension about human posture is on kinesthetic awareness. This is always being neglected and overlooked. The sensory motor feedback is very, very important, and that is why I said proper foot placement is must. A firm foundation is must for the house to stand. So your feet, placement of the feet and the awareness of the placement of the feet, definitely they give a proper message to the brain, triggers a very good postural reflex, and an erect posture can be maintained. And it is said the gastrosoleus muscle is the first muscle that needs to be assessed for postural awareness program. The third important aspect is definitely the habitual carriage, how you carry the body throughout the day, whether in sitting, standing, walking, cooking, driving a car. It's how you have the habit. It could be your internal habits, it could be your external habits. So this aspect also guides one posture. The fourth aspect which I focus and I would like to quote categorically is your thought process and your relaxation patterns, because it is said conscious thoughts and tension can cause muscle tension. So same way conscious thoughts and relaxation can cause muscular relaxation. So that's the reason it is said your posture is a reflection of your inner self. So we all need to be aware about each and every thought of ours. And most of the time it is said that each and every thought and each and every emotion has direct relation with each and every muscle. As for example, the trapezius is said to be the shawl muscle, right? The main purpose of shawl is to give warmth. Now, when the inner warmth of a person is lacking, if the person feels insecure, definitely the trapezius slackens, which leads to slouching, and that could be one of the reason for all types of shoulder neck pain syndromes. So each muscle has emotion behind. So it is very, very important to cultivate our thought process and always have a good relaxation patterns to have a good posture. The next factor which is important for posture is your stress coping mechanism. Friends, it is not the stress that can lead to postural problems. It is one's own stress coping mechanisms can lead to so many postural health related issues. So if a person has good self-esteem, has good attitude, good behavior, good self-image, definitely they are going to nurture their posture very well. The sixth important aspect is definitely the neuromuscular coordination of an individual. When you say neuromuscular coordination, it is definitely there is something called as neurobiology of emotions, because how the neural energy gives the message to the muscles, so are the muscles going to respond in form of stability and mobility both. So neuromuscular coordination is a key element to maintain a good posture, and definitely our posture depends on how the brain communicates with the body. So if the communication is positive, the posture is going to be very positive and confident. But if the communication is negative, definitely the posture is going to suffer. So definitely good neuromuscular coordination is required. The seventh factor is all about muscle balances. Each and every muscle has a role to play for maintaining our posture, and the main muscles that we talk about our postures are the core muscles. Definitely the balance between the upper core and the lower core. The upper core, definitely when we talk about it, the trapezius, serratus anterior, the scalenii and the pectorals. And suppose if we talk about the lower core, definitely the abdominals and the glutes, the quadratus lumborum and the adductors, along with the iliopsoas. And the most important core muscle are the two diaphragms, the pelvic diaphragm and the respiratory diaphragm. So if these core muscles, they work in tuning with each other, definitely the posture is going to be good. And all these core muscles are dependent on the proper placement of the feet on the floor, the intrinsic feet muscles. They are said to be the foundation. So intrinsic with the gastrosoleus, soleus for static stability and gastrocnemius for dynamic stability. These two muscles have a very important role to play for fixing up the body on the floor and giving a very good erect posture message. And eighth factor that is important is balance and coordination between the vital systems of digestion and excretion. A person with bowel problems, a person with indigestion definitely is going to have the problem of constipation, and if there is constipation, the excretory functions, if they are affected, definitely it is going to cause more of a flattened lumbar curvature, or sometimes more of an lordotic posture. It all depends on how the habitual carriage goes with the food habits of a person. So it is very, very important to have balance between digestion and excretion if you really want to have good posture. And the other two vital systems are that the coordination between the circulation and respiration. So cardiorespiratory tuning, cardiorespiratory endurance, both are an essential feature for energy conservation. And if there is very good energy conservation, the fatigue patterns are going to be less and the posture is always going to be sound. So Posture is just not alignment of the body with reference to sitting and standing, but it has a very great clinical relevance with our inner self, with the outer world. Thank you.